Okay. My camera is off, is out of focus, so let me fix that. Always something, man. It is always something. Hang on. Always something. Nope, gotta pan this way. There we go. I don't know why this never holds. I click apply and I click OK and it never holds. So I don't get that. Anyway, there we go, guys. We're good. If things would just save like they're supposed to, I would never have that problem. Makes no damn sense to me. What's going on, DM? Is that adjusting for Harmac? Yes. Yes, there is no Harmac stream tonight. He can't see, apparently. Harmac had his yearly I got my eyes dilated exam. He has to legally go for eye examinations. And I guess today was the day. So. The man's gotta drive. I guess, right? He's gotta drive. Alright, so we're gonna head back to this Rising Tide quest here. I think we knocked off all of the side quests on Thursday. So we're just gonna move on with the game. So we're gonna jump right into things here.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walyus's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show
I do
him
it
that he
because
isn't
I want
alone,
to.
and that there are still some of us who would see an end
Drew
to his
McIntyre.
suffering.
Sorry, that was me.
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
No shit.
Did your reminder go off on your phone? Obviously we can wait for more people, but just a friendly reminder.
Huh. Let's see if it did. I mean, you heard me tell it, right? No, it did not. So no,
This way, Clive.
it absolutely did not. Oh wait, no, it's on my calendar. It's actually for 8:30. So let's see if it reminds me at 8:30. It is on there. It's just at 8:30. I had to look at my actual calendar to see. And if there's not enough people in at 8:30, then we'll do it at 9.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
I've had that happen before on my phone where I tell it to remind me shit and it just doesn't. Like, some days it will and some days it
Look at all
won't.
the droplets of water suspended in midair.
It's like, thanks,
Where they
Apple.
have
I
remained untouched by
appreciate it.
time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No, it's not.
There. Up ahead. Down in the center. Follow me.
There is a baby. Is this the one that Harmac left on the beach?
He's still primed. I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
Well, considering it's stuck in
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin
some water, it might be dead.
committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallace's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Uh-oh. This may not go over well.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong.
Oh, shit.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. right. Let's see what you've given me.
Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon Leviathan's essence. Attuning with the Leviathan not only changes what elemental aspect Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new abilities, such as Cross-Swell, an inescapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Okay. Pressing square will unleash a tidal torrent, multiple bursts of water capable of forcefully knocking back smaller creatures.
Is that Leviathan?
Just an egg. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Like a gun.
It has friends.
This is weird. I don't know if I like this. It's just like it's just constant noob tubing. I have no idea why they felt they had to put this in here. Like, this is such slower combat. Jeez. I just would prefer fighting how I normally did, like, instead of that crap. Stupid squirt gun antics.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Wallius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale.
Wait, this isn't where I parked my car.
It would be better if I explained back at the village.
What's up,
I
Ski?
see.
What's
Let's
up?
return before it
Zup?
gets dark.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, Wallius. I will make this right.
What's happening, Captain? Well, we fought a baby, so there's that.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Well, I guess that's where we're headed. Let's go. Just lurking tonight. Gotcha on my TV. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, I'm just doing some DLC before we beat the game. We're pretty close to the end here, so. But I'm glad you're here. I imagine it's being slightly cutscene heavy.
To understand the spell which binds Wallius, you must first know who we are, and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith, and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether.
We're gonna fight that thing, aren't we?
And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal, and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now there are
Well, that's where
others
we're
who
going,
claim
isn't
as
it?
their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear
Let's
time
do
may
it.
no longer be a luxury we can afford.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north, and then west, deeper into the forest.
Oh. More side quests opened up. Well, we will do them in a bit. Yeah, maybe I should have elected to stay behind. Let's see if these are easy or not.
Take me. What
Hey,
am
it's
I gonna
Kevin
do?
Nash.
You.
What does Kevin Nash
Shula
want?
said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you? Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitab.
Kevin Nash.
I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
Okay.
I can try.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns.
Aye, that's right.
Aye.
He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are two cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His
He's the
name's
only
massive.
idiot in the
He's about
forest.
my height, but clean shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village just in case anyone's seen him and meet you back here.
Very well.
Don't blow a quad while you're at it. Alright, we'll just pick these up because some of these might out be out in the forest.
Bastard things.
I can just pick them up along the way. Oh boy.
Just try to breathe.
He's having an asthma attack.
That's it.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fannet, healer by trade.
Well, heal that man.
And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too, but this affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it. And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest.
Might he be faking?
I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me.
I'm not a
could ya?
fucking doctor.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, sure.
If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and so while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word or a quick...
Right.
Okay. I got the gist of it. Talk to his son. Alright, we'll do that. I don't know, he ran away. I didn't catch where he went though.
Oh, I do. Though not from the forge.
Like, this guy was literally right around the corner and she couldn't go talk to him.
She's looking into the cause
He
of
was
your
right,
father's
he's
illness
right around the
and
damn corner from where I was
if
standing.
you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's
I'll
no
happily
trouble, really.
leave.
Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that...
Fidgety?
When you say out and about, where does he usually go?
Just round the village. Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Maybe. I'll go and speak with him.
No sign of the child.
See, now the alert went off, DM. But we're gonna wait. We'll wait for others to pop in.
Your name is Blazier, is it not? Pavad tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either.
He's
It was
faking.
she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
Oh, I suppose there was something that struck me. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of... It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what, but he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual. And it might just be what Fannet is looking for. Thank you.
I don't mention it.
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
If we...
Too many of the flowers, there won't be enough left to go to seed.
My lord, may I... There is a matter with which I would beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
I'm sorry, was I screaming?
Yes. I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside.
Ooh.
Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me, but if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here. Would you go and see?
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I fear so.
What kind of customer?
I'll explain later.
I had a feeling most of these were going to be out in that forest. That's why I'm picking them up now.
No sign of the child.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. Blazier, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest. Between here and the coast. Surely not.
But then...
I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries. You may have encountered them during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me? There's an altar there. And if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
That is one hell of an assumption. Alright. Yep, these are... let's see, there's one way out here. This is back this way. Let's go see what this one is.
Breath of the arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too. Who's there? Stop!
Yeah. Stop, creeper. Stop, guy who's gonna make me go all the way out of my way to go find you.
No! No! Hang on! I'm coming!
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back. I'll handle this.
Ow. Who killed that other enemy that stabbed me a bunch of times?
Hello, girls.
Del Griffith, what's happening, sir?
Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved! Oh, I could kiss you!
No, let's not.
Maybe you should
Let's not
introduce
do that.
yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my...
Thank
Oh,
you.
boy.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
She's a hooker.
One of many clients. We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears.
Well,
And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family.
she's a hooker.
And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Oh, this guy's a real Prince Charming.
Hervey.
Sorry you came all the way down here. Now hit the bricks, bud.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and
This is like
hopeless
Skates
grey
finding love.
to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me.
Many clients,
As I
I wonder if
tried
she
to
works
forget
as one
you.
of TP Poker's strip joints. Yeah, she's a
I
900
cannot
line
leave my people, Hervey.
member.
And now that you know
Del
about
Griffith
this
was asking
place,
for the scales
neither
cam.
can you.
The scales
You
streaming.
must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm
Can
to
anybody
meet your
confirm?
family.
I don't remember seeing a tweet from
Oh,
him
my
tonight. I don't
little
think he's streaming.
canary.
Scales usually puts out a tweet when he's streaming.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervey.
to the end of the world and beyond.
Actually, oddly enough, he hasn't tweeted in a minute. Let's see if he's on.
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything.
Yeah, usually I get a Discord
I'm
notification.
sure this has been discussed, but when is SSWF coming back? Please don't make a mockery of this.
What? He is not streaming today. Actually, I don't think Skills is streamed in like 6 days. It said his last broadcast was 6 days ago. I honestly don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it because I don't like. Time is. Why is my phone going off? Oh, it's playing Skills' stream. Accidentally must have clicked on it. I don't know because I'm trying to find a way to do it without. It needs a lot of time to get it done right. I am going to be doing something with it. I just don't know exactly what. And I'll probably get the new 2K. I don't know if he's gone on a hiatus or not. His last tweet was that he was upgrading his internet. And that was the last thing he said. So he was here Thursday, so I don't get it.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary.
The other problem is like I only stream 3 nights a week, so SSWF being on one of them is like
seek employment beyond the wall.
I can't ever get games finished properly because if SSWF is on one of those nights a week, then
So you supported your family as best you could.
I get my regular game in on the other night, and then I have the LOV co-stream on Thursday, so it's like
I found a second family in the Vale, and in the Dame,
I have to figure it out.
Second mother. I also found her, but our love could never.
Alright, I'm sick of this chick's love story. I don't care. You're a whore, and he followed you. That's all we need to know. I did have another idea that I wanted to do that's kind of like it, but I need a second person to do it. Someone who owns the game. Or that is at least very familiar with it.
No sign of the chat.
I don't want to. I'm thinking like every other week adding like a different, like adding an extra stream or something maybe. Either adding an extra hour during one of the days I stream, or adding an extra day and just doing it then, because I just can't, like, I can't play anything else with one day a week devoted to the other games I want to get through. It doesn't ever pan out.
Hail, stranger. Are you a rider by any chance?
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. And not just any stables. Something tells me
So I was
you've
planning
never been
on
one to
buying
ride
2K25.
half-starved birds with if I had a guess, I'd say your bird.
So the idea I had, I have to make sure it's actually in 2K25, but they have this mode where like it's basically like a GM mode. I've seen like I've seen another person I follow on a wrestling channel does it. Like you you draft your own wrestlers to like Raw and SmackDown or whatever show you make up. And then you compete for like, I think ratings and like points or something. But like, I wanted to have like where we add the wrestlers from SSWF, but like they get drafted to different shows that the two people control. And then when like season 1 is over, then we redraft season 2, like something like that. But it would have to be with somebody who can A, get on a chat and make the stream, and B, own the game to know exactly how this works. So I need to make sure it's in 2K25.
Cool hairbrush.
Let me know if that's an idea that anyone would be interested in. It just makes it at least a little bit better than
Pretty name. What's she like?
me relying week after week on the game to play the matches out and screw them up half the time.
And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a...
I have, yes.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around. All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
Manda. They really pad out this DLC, don't they? Alright, so we have... And if that's the case, and if that idea would work, we can maybe do that like on every other Friday. And that would also supplement a Friday stream at the same time. So that was my like thought process.
You one of the outsiders then?
I am. Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I'd need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. Still, I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And, what?
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's
Amazon?
tag lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't...
And we actually have to travel for this one. We gotta leave the damn map. Alright, where's this Joker at?
I remember you. You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing?
She's very well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to
Lucky
purchase
me, we had to buy a new
mimic
hot
gourd,
water tank today. Ooh,
and I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
You're the second person that I know that had a hot water tank fail
Just
this
so
month.
happens, I've got a whole carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
I actually have hot water tank coverage on
Do me a
my
favor, taking a few off my hands before
my
they turn to mush.
water bill, I
Just
think.
be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will. And thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these,
Guy looks like
friends
Danny
have gotta
Davis with a
stick
goatee.
together.
We certainly do.
Who's Danny Davis?
Northridge, then.
Or what is Danny
Davis
Davis? Danny Davis from?
What up, Eric, you baby back bitch?
Wow, I don't know why that scared me, but it did. That should not have scared me like that. Yeah, so if anything happens to mine, I basically get it replaced for no cost. I don't know what the turnaround on it is, though. Alright, where is this? Where's this guy at? I don't know where the hell he went. Near Northreach. Oh, okay. He's not even here. Yeah, he's over here. Okay. Danny Davis is WWE referee. Oh, I don't know why I don't remember that name. Danny, I mean, it sounded familiar. I just couldn't place it. I guess I should buy some potions before we do this.
And what can I do for you?
I wonder if Harmac is able to watch TV today.
Well, spoiler alert, he is watching TV.
I'll be
I bet
here
you
if you need
I bet
me.
you I can tell you how I know that.
Got any more of those special elixirs? Oh, mate.
I hear the Dukes agreed
We've
to let
got
us
more
keep
pips
our
than the
lands.
Vale's got pats.
Seems the Duke's had a change of heart.
He's hilarious.
I don't know. It's not, to me, doing this is not that big of a
I
deal.
haven't seen any of those beastly.
Like, I'm gonna sit here and play a game anyway. So, like,
Do be careful.
I don't care if I talk to people while I do it. It shouldn't be, like, something you have to worry about. Like, if I didn't feel well or something, I guess. I mean, maybe he just can't see well. I don't know. He can't see well any other time anyway, right? Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
He
sometimes
finds any excuse.
sometimes I want to tell him LFG. Right, DM?
Ah, there you are.
I think you'll get that one.
And this must be Ambrosia, was it?
I don't know. I
She's
just,
a real
if I'm gonna
beauty,
sit here
isn't
and
she?
play a game anyway, like,
I have them in
just
a
turn the
good
damn
too.
stream on. That's part of the reason why I wanted to move down
No,
here.
it's not that big of a deal, but it makes everything too hard.
There's Scales. Scales is here. Scales, somebody wanted me to pop on the Scales cam, and we were trying to figure out if you were having a stream today. So I went back on the old Twitter feed, and you haven't updated it in 6 days. So I went back and I pulled your stream feed, and you haven't streamed in 6 days.
Pop Scales. Welcome to SlashStreamsLive 2.
Anyway, so yeah, it's to me, it's like if I'm gonna. That's part of the reason why I moved down here to my game room, is so that I can hit anything in my backlog, and I'm in my own comfortable environment, and I would be sitting here if I was down here. I'd be drinking this monster if I was down here. Or actually, I'm done with it. I'm not gonna go back to drinking my big ass cup of water. I don't know. What's a backlog? Ah, look. The backlog is over here. I think a couple games this year are gonna blow you guys away for what the picks are.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia.
I'm in a platinum trophy bet, so a lot of them are gonna have to be PlayStation, I think, this year. But there will be some retro stuff drizzled in there too. I do want to get to that Bonks PS2 game that I bought.
Why I haven't been live streaming blame Twitch. With that stupid 100 hour.
You didn't all?
They still let you stream though, bud.
As white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
They'll still allow you to stream, you just can't archive. Like, you gotta download your streams like right away.
The mimic gourd will
if you're gonna keep them.
But passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot.
I was just backing it up. I've been moving mine over to YouTube.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
I'm backing up the ones I want to keep. I've also been looking at some for the 5-year show whenever that happens here in a little bit, because I was going through our first few streams, and there's some good content in there.
Like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia
there's a stream with
Harmac,
thank you,
Del Griffith, and I talking about some airport story.
Together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
There's a lot of content over the last 5 years. According to Twitch, I have like 800 hours archived. I don't know. It says Del Griffith tells an airport story. I have no idea what the airport story is.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
After the fall of our ancestor's mother, Crystal,
Good girl.
Alright, these are all right up here. We can knock all these out.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Before we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then. Back to the stables, girl. If there's one thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark.
That time you met Jose Valicio in the airport?
Oh yeah, and I fell asleep.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Scales, but some people demand to see your streams during the week.
Sorry to disturb you.
These are level 53s. can't even aim that thing. Whoa. Some even use hard-earned channel points to peek at what you are streaming. That's true. Del Griffith wasted some channel points tonight. Wanted to know what Scales 175 was up to. Poor Del has sent countless emails to Shale 101. Yes, if you have any complaints
The Tomberries made it.
and you need refunds.
This must be what Fennec was talking about.
It's shale101sucks@gmail.com. Put SlashStreams refund in your subject.
You're back. Well, did you find anything?
I did. This silver chain.
I knew it.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomberries be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tomberries are. They feed on hatred and suffering. And some say that if you render
I wish
an
I could
offering
create
some
said
token
email
of
and have it
grievance
forward
against
to
your
the
fellow
actual
man,
email.
they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tomberry curse on Talor?
I know Shale's that email address. I could easily do that.
Truth be told,
I'll create
I
a
assumed it was an old wives' tale.
SlashStreams.com email address.
Given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
It'll
Does
just
Talor
be
have any enemies in the
shale101sucks@gmail.com.
Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told
Where
us
the hell
that when
did
he
Kevin
journeyed to
Nash go?
Sandbreck, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Grieger's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now. Let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thank you.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this. We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you.
Was that worth it? Necessary for crafting serpent rings. Okay. Serpent ring recipes unlocked. Man, this DLC is really entailed. You've obtained the design draft for serpent rings. Enhance Leviathan's iconic ability. I hate that skill as it is. Shit, I missed that last part.
Yes?
A good tide to you.
No sign of the child.
I want your soul, Slash.
Man, I don't know what to think about that shit. I think it's interesting, but I also think Dwayne needs to lay off the tequila.
And once everyone left me in peace.
It looked stupid as hell.
Depends on where they go with it. It depends on where they go with it. I guess we'll just have to see. What did your dad think of it, Del?
Be safe.
Well, here's the cairn. But no sign of Nassef.
I don't know if it goes to Hill Cody or not. I think Cody turns him down. But I think whoever Cody's facing is going to be the one who steps up. I just don't know why they have to do it this way. Alright, we have this one last one here.
I'm looking for a man named Nassef.
I don't know. That's what I'm waiting to find out. I don't know why he said that. There's been so much speculation about the soul comment. Now people are like saying because his dad was the soul man that like it's a play off that, or like it's another corporation type thing. Like I don't know. I really don't.
You didn't think I was him, did you?
Truthfully,
Sorry, mate, I'm just out to
truthfully, I just think Dwayne needs to lay off the tequila.
What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to
I
look
think
for him.
anybody thinking that is
Apparently he ventured out to
overthinking,
work
but
on one of these cairns and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods.
I don't know what you're talking about, Del.
Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a
Oh, the Frosty comment. Sorry, no.
Thing got washed
It was a joke on the rock
Our
thing.
carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it.
There was no hidden meaning behind it.
But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side.
I thought you would have
Maybe
gotten
decided
it. I know
to
the other
look up
two
over
did.
Maybe.
Sorry. Yep. I didn't know that's what you were talking about.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Frosty was posting all kinds of nonsense in that chat, so I just said something nonsensical back to him.
Must be the bridge the hunter
He'll be back there soon. I doubt he'll stick around very long. Frosty always posts nonsense. I don't know. I try not to criticize what people say too much. People have different likes and tastes.
Hold on.
But it's Frosty, so.
No holding back.
I liked your joke. What does the Peacemaker do? Does he make peace? I'm pretty sure it was. Pretty sure it was. If he's talking about John Cena Peacemaker, then yeah, it's superhero crap.
Nice try. Go slow.
Del Griffith, were you too cool to play Fall Guys on Friday? That game was free. You should have it. It's free in general, isn't it? And he put that message out in the Discord.
Thank
Now,
you.
it's possible you may have been sleeping. It was late.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nassef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
But we had a good time.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on attuning the cairn, I didn't see those creatures coming till it was too late.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, that there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going.
I was at a concert
Should the
until
ether
almost
cease to flow
midnight,
through
and
too
I had
many
to
of
work
them,
in the morning.
our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead.
Del, that's almost as terrible as an excuse as someone telling me that they had their eyes dilated so they can't turn a stream on. Come on now.
Me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming,
Concert
we stood up to get the job done
monster.
faster, so things would be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nassef. Woods are full of nasties today.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
If you insist. Take care now.
Hey, I've seen I've seen people play mobile games at sporting events. I don't know if Fall Guys is on mobile or not. You could remote play into your PS5. Remote play, I'm sure, would work wonderful at a concert. Hey, it's Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash is back.
Nassef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did.
Oh, It doesn't bear thinking of.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course.
Don't pull a quad out in the
Beat letting
forest,
cairns
buddy.
fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
Why would anyone want to
I'd
do
rather
that?
not.
I don't
We'd
know.
only succeed in adding...
Your bearers.
That we are,
I don't know.
thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. Reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we...
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
Alright, I think that's all of them. Alright. That is all of them now.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright, we gotta head north, east.
That'll do, girl.
I guess we can't take the chocobo in there, so... Okay, I went the wrong direction northeast.
Ready, go?
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them. The forest is crawling with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
And why you carry that impressive-looking axe, I presume.
Noticed her, have you?
Damn, this is a huge map.
The temple is up there.
Don't worry, those cliffs aren't the only way to the top.
Are these the ruins?
Yes. As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
To think of all the people who must once have lived here.
Be safe.
to ride.
I actually thought that was in the game. Like, I thought something happened.
These remind me of home.
You're from the north, then?
Yes.
'Cause that battle ended right
And
when that music kicked off. I was like,
see.
the fuck?
Guess we're all ready.
Whee!
Too slow. Too slow.
Whoa.
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh no.
Nice try. Too slow. I needed that. Nice boy. Nice try.
Man, this guy is... Gee. Damn. I still don't know if Poker realizes that there was another video of Skates. I don't know if he notices any of those videos are there. That is a very good question.
Do you see that cave up ahead? Whoever lived here carved a flight of stairs into the stone within.
A way to the top.
And whatever it is that awaits us there.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can upgrade any of my armor, because I seem to be getting killed. There's the forge and there's the shop. Okay. Like, man,
This is all we have.
Here you are. Well, if you're sure you need it.
why would you sell me if I'm sure I need it?
Yes?
Let's see, any of this? No, it all sucks. Everything here sucks.
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
Till next time, then.
Maybe another Leisure Suit Larry game soon, huh? That would be cool.
There. The temple that time forgot.
And the Varys inside.
Yes. You can see the spell's path from the nave.
The Larry Laffer video should have been the one with the ball gag. Can you put that in stream suggestions, please?
I don't know.
I can probably make that happen.
Forgive me, but why build the Vare here?
The spell was originally meant to be cast on Drake's Eye, and this was the only place with an unbroken line of sight. The Tomberries like to think these ruins are their own.
They look none too pleased to see us.
Oh my god! He stabbed the living hell out of me and I couldn't do anything about it.
While our numbers dwindle, theirs seem only to increase, as if they were feeding off our suffering.
Looks like an area of Uncharted. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That's a big Tom Bear. Oh, man, he's got like a fucking... He stole Pyramid Head's sword.
Could this be their leader?
You're more than welcome to ask.
Oh, man. That's a big dude. God, this dude, he hits hard.
Where's that sleazeball TP poker?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything at all today. Very quiet. Even over the weekend he was quiet. Usually you get a TP Poker weekend check-in. Maybe he is helping Harmac with his dilated eyeballs. Oh my God, dude. Whew. Damn, that dude packed a punch. You got hit with that sword, that was like 75% off your life. Damn.
That could have been worse.
I made beef stew in the pressure cooker, and holy shit, does
if the forests taught
get
me
hot.
anything,
Look at Del Griffith cooking himself up some beef
worse.
stew. Chef Griffith. Chef Boyar Griffith. Oh, there we go. Ha! Oh man, another one of these things?
Nice try.
What's your specialty? TV dinners? My wife has taught me, oh shit, some things, but I'm nowhere near as good as her. Yesterday she made me grilled cheese on bread via the bread maker on French bread. Oh, so unbelievably good. I gotta get back on it. I kind of fell off for a minute. I've had some other shit I've been dealing with. But I still been buying, like I still had frozen chicken like marinated. I just gotta get back on the horse. I mean, it's only been like a week, but
Nice try.
there's some shit going on. Had a death in the family and among other things. They're trying to put me on some diet pill. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know, I wish I could say that it was going better, but I can't, I'm not gonna lie about it. Have you ever tried the beer-only diet? Yeah. The beer-only diet is what got me into this mess.
Is that the nave?
Just inside the dome, yes.
So yeah, I guess you could say I have.
Release me.
The beer-only diet. It's the most healthiest one around. It's not Ozempic. It's something like Ozempic. I just can't remember the name of it. Like, they have me all approved for it and everything. I just haven't called the guy back to get on it. Like, I'm on a pill for asthma. I'm on a pill for allergies. I'm on a pill for blood pressure and cholesterol. Like, I don't want to add another fucking pill to my daily. Like, I know what'll fix it. What'll fix it is going to bed on time and eating not shitty food and exercising. Oh, okay, that's a big dude.
I was thinking they'd all migrated south.
The weaker ones did.
That's what'll fix it, but I'm too stubborn to.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he's big. Oh shit.
What's wrong with its skin?
You don't want to go around to find out. Get back.
Nice try.
Oh man, that fucked him up.
I always hate this part.
It'll be over soon enough.
Get ready.
Nice try.
Whoa. Dude, he is getting destroyed. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright, he was fun. That boss was fun. Diet pills are not good for you. Just watch because some of those pills destroy muscle mass. Yeah, I'm not really keen on getting on them. Like, my boss like swears by it. He's on Ozempic, and I'm like, here's the other thing. Like, Drunk Girl, for example, she got on Ozempic. She lost, like, I don't know, 50 or 60 pounds.
This place.
Maybe less, I don't know. Maybe that's too much. But she lost weight.
It's frozen.
And then
like the
she got off it and gained some of it back immediately. So, it's not a permanent, like, solution.
Another of my ancestors' sins. Shall we?
Permanent solution is to get my shit in order. Sleep an adequate amount of time. Sleep an adequate amount of time and eat the right foods. And probably drink less beer. Even though my beer consumption has fallen way low compared to what it used to be.
I can feel its ether from here.
I usually only do like a 6-pack on a Saturday now. Instead of a 10 or, you know.
Shula, wait. Before we cross the threshold, I'd like to know a little more about how these magics work. I assume we'll be safe from their influence.
How is Drunk Girl?
We won't grind to a halt, if that's what you
I
mean.
haven't seen her in
The spell only affects the things that were present at the moment.
quite a
it was
number of
cast.
weeks, so I don't know. Last time I saw her was Royal Rumble night, I think.
But if we can enter, that means other things can as well.
Like the ones we saw on the way here.
And worse, probably.
Is this Leviathan's doing?
Well, it certainly wasn't ours. When he realized my ancestors were attempting to cast a spell from here, he made to destroy the temple.
And almost did by the looks of it.
Good, but they are.
Then why is it so cold in here?
Oh, he froze me. Nice. 51. I did get a text from UNC Phil today. UNC Phil told me that our former place of employment laid off everyone in the building and filed bankruptcy. Alright, that was worth it.
Would have been a hall of worship. There was something similar in my father's keep. The priests would deliver their sermons from the dais. Your father?
Yeah, I know. He owes me a Fortnite pizza party. I don't know. I asked him about getting the new golf game today, and he was like, probably not. People are just so, like, impossible to schedule anything with anymore.
Just let us pass. It's alright. We'll get through this.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, he's summoning more enemies. How nice. Getting his ass whooped, so he's bringing in more. All right.
One last climb
Let's put a save here. We'll pick up the rest of this DLC tomorrow. I imagine tomorrow we'll probably either reach that boss or come close to it. This DLC's been decent. Not as good as the last one, but it was good. All right. I was gonna do something here, but I don't have a way to do it right now. I forgot I did not, so I got to do it later in the week. I'll try to get it for tomorrow. I just realized that I can't have any outside sound sources come through here. I was going to play our birthday song because we have a birthday boy in the chat. Good old DM is in here. He had a birthday on Thursday. No. It wasn't Thursday. It was what, yesterday? Or was it Friday? I can't remember. It was over the past couple of days. But I wanna do it properly. So we'll wait till we have everyone in here. You know, your TP Poker, your Harmac, your Del Griffiths of the world. I think Del's still in here somewhere, but Saturday it was, that's right. So we'll do it this week. I just have to, I gotta get that fixed anyway, especially for Thursday when LOV Eric comes on. So, alright guys, that's gonna be it for me. There is no Harmac stream tonight. So this is where unfortunately I'll have to bid you adieu. But you can go watch Raw on Netflix or do whatever your normal Monday routine is, and you'll have plenty of time to do it. Don't forget, you can go to SlashStreams.com, catch up with us on our Discord after hours. Lots of chats go on in there. You can come in there and chat with us. We're going to roll out new merch soon with the new logo, so that's coming. Otherwise, I will see you back here tomorrow for more of the Rising Tides DLC. Take care, guys. Have a good one.